what you once loved as a child returns to you when you most need it. Now.
Hey guys, Tired TV here, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about the brand new Adult Swim block that is rerunning classic Cartoon Network shows, Checkered Past. Yep, the block that raised so much controversy as the block that made Adult Swim officially take over Cartoon Network in terms of time space on the channel, and the fact that people are pointing this block as to why Cartoon Network has no future and all of that. Well, today I want to give my own opinion on the block and asking the question if the block should stay or go. And I'm also going to be talking about why the block is so controversial to begin with. So, let's begin with the video, shall we? Checkered Past was first teased in early 2023 when Adult Swim also announced that they were going to be moving to the 6 p.m. time slot later this year. As originally, the block moved to 7 p.m. to make more room for King of the Hill, I guess. I don't know. But then we later find out that the block was also going to be extending to 5 p.m. for this new block that Adult Swim was going to be creating. Meaning that Adult Swim would have more channel space than Cartoon Network, which was a horrible sign for Cartoon Network fans, knowing that the channel is probably not going to see any future anytime soon. Yeah, a lot of people began saying that, and it was crazy. Eventually, the block would be titled Checkered Past, and the block would consist of classic Cartoon Network shows, of which I'll get into what Checkered Past airs later down the road. But the block would play from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays, and Adult Swim would also be using the 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. time slot for something else. They did say that they were probably going to use it for some of their PG-rated programming, like Unicorn Warriors Eternal and My Adventures with Superman. But, again, no guarantee. We'll just have to see what happens. But anyways, let's get into what Checkered Past actually airs. Checkered Past plays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., like I said. And the shows that they play are from the order that they're played in: Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd n Eddy, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. All of which are classic Cartoon Network shows that aired way back in the day, like late 90s, early 2000s we're talking here. This block is supposed to be, well, a classic rerun channel for Adult Swim and Cartoon Network. So, really, I'm kind of happy that Adult Swim is trying to branch out and rerun classics for the channel. Now, do I think this block should stay or go? Honestly, I'm cool with it staying on the channel, but I don't think it's going to last long. We've seen how poor reruns can be for many major networks. I mean, look at Nickelodeon. They mostly play SpongeBob all day, and their whole network is a dumpster fire right now. They're trying to throw in as many cartoons as they can onto the schedule so that they can freshen up their schedule. And yeah, apparently Cartoon Network is trying to do that stunt too, with Cartoonito and many other programs. But the ratings aren't coming in well. They're coming in terribly. And with Adult Swim gaining more hours than Cartoon Network, yeah, it does look like Adult Swim is gonna have a longer future than Cartoon Network. Yep, I sadly have to agree with most of people when I say that I don't know if Cartoon Network is even going to have a future after this. Now, there are going to be new classic Cartoon Network shows coming to the lineup later down the road. Tiny Toons, Looniversity, and Ivanhoe are set to come to Cartoon Network later in fall. But again, no guarantee. We'll just have to see what happens. And we'll just see what has to happen in the near future. What I honestly hope happens is, I honestly hope they take their second channel, Boomerang, and pretty much just add it into every live TV market that's available, and pretty much move more of their programming over to that channel so Cartoon Network and Adult Swim can have more channel space. You can move Cartoonito and Checkered Pass over to Boomerang if they're not doing well, and you can expand Boomerang to many other outlets. Boomerang's not available everywhere. Right now it's just a rerun channel for Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, all that. Not to mention, Boomerang airs classic Cartoon Network shows late at night. They played Shoutout, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Dexter's Lab, and I think they aired Courage the Cowardly Dog as well, along with Codename Kids Next Door. They air classic Cartoon Network shows. And honestly, I think Checkered Past would be a great fit for Boomerang, as Checkered Past is a classic Cartoon Network show rerun block. But again, that's just me. Okay, so quick little edit. I actually spent pretty much this whole video talking about Checkered Past itself, but not once did I ever mention that this was even Adult Swim's version of Nick Rewind. Teen Nick's classic rerun block that was sadly discontinued in 2022, last year. So I'm going to be using this quick little edit to explain why I think Checkered Past is very similar to Nick Rewind in many ways. And it's pretty simple, really. I feel like Checkered Past and Nick Rewind are very alike, simply just because they're classic rerun blocks. The only difference being that Nick Rewind reruns classic Nickelodeon shows like Rugrats, Ren Stimpy, Kenan and Kel, etc., while Checkered Past reruns shows like Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Another difference, yes, there's actually two differences, not just one, is that Checkered Past runs a lot earlier than Nick Rewind did, as Checkered Past runs from 5 to 7, while Nick Rewind runs past midnight and just into the morning, basically. And yeah, that's basically why I think Checkered Past is very similar to Nick Rewind in many ways, and is why I think this is just Adult Swim's version of Nick Rewind. Okay, on with the outro of the video, because there's nothing else I have to say about Checkered Past at this point. What do you guys think of Checkered Past? Please let me know in the comments down below. Until then, that's all I have to say for this video. Please make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any future uploads. My next video will be Tower TV Vlogs 10. It's long overdue. I gotta do it at some point, and I have a lot more to get off my chest than you may think, especially with the whole rebrand of my channel. So stay tuned for that. Until then, this is Tower TV, signing off. See you guys next time.